me, I'll just segue. Dr. Phil, these 4 steps, and there's a lot, the guilt. When I say no, I feel guilty. They've written whole books about it. Oh, the kids will give it to you too. Vince has even got a look. He's 15 years old and he'll go, Mom, you know, I really wanna, And I say to him, you know, that lip works on a lot of people. It doesn't work on me. No, I don't think so. He's learned to be very industrious. He can do his own laundry. He can make food. I could have enabled him. I could say, oh, let me come out there and make you a sandwich. He's 6'3". He can make his own sandwich. He's not going to starve. His laundry, I don't want to touch some of that stuff. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. He plays football. He plays sports. He can do his own laundry. Frees me up. Frees me up. Took me 4 kids to get to this point, but I'm telling you now, so you'll learn. You'll learn now. Get over the guilt. Am I still a good mother if I'm not fixing them a sandwich? Yes, I am. Also, making yourself a priority. You give yourself the same attention you'd give someone else you love. Wouldn't you tell someone else you love, you deserve an hour a week and pray it off? You go there, you think about yourself for an hour, you think about making yourself better, you listen to Ellen go on and on and on. Sometimes she makes a little sense, and then you go home and go, I'm going to do it this week, and then the next day you're standing in line at Subway, but you didn't get the chips. That's a victory. That's a victory. We need to do something also that makes us happy. I discovered my passion with Pray It Off. I spend a lot of time getting the meeting ready, doing the logs, but it's a passion. I love it. Other people have discovered passions along the way. If you don't do something for yourself, you're going to burn out. One of the things I love to do is read. Reading's a luxury. It really is. But I say every day I'm going to read at least 1 page. And I do. Before my eyes shut, I like to read, not, you know, War and Peace, not the Bible, some trashy novel. That's what I'm talking about, some guilty pleasure. And that makes me happy. I sit there, what I have to do though is, it's like food. Anybody see reading like food? It's like 1 more chapter, you know, and then it's midnight and you got to get up at 5. But do a little something. Also the support of your family. At garage sales, I bought 3 brand new pairs of snowshoes for $5 each. You know how expensive those are. Vince, Bob, I. We were on the front of the newspaper last week, snowshoeing. It's a family affair. Spend time with the family. We go to the Erie Canal. We talk. We laugh. It's fun. You know, get the family involved with something. If you don't like the family, get some friends involved with something. Just find some support. Find some support. Also, the same thing, the next article talks about a word, and I love this, it's called selfness. I never heard this word before. What it is selfness is thinking of your own wants and needs while taking someone else's needs into consideration. We're Catholic Christians. We're not going to say, to heck with everyone else, it's all about me, 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 me. But at the same time, the Bible says, love others as you love yourself. That's where the selfness. How can I make myself a priority enough so that I'm strong enough to be a good worker, a good mother, a good wife? Part of it is eating healthy and exercising and trying to keep in shape so that we have the strength to be unselfish. And then she says here, start listening to yourself. How many times do you have that battle in your head where you're going, they're asking me to do something and I really don't want to do it, and how am I going to get out of it? What am I going to say? And look at me, they're looking at me, and I don't want to say no, I don't want to say yes, I don't want to say yes, I want to say no. And then you go, sure, I can do that. And it comes out and you're like, wait a minute, in my head I was saying no, 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 but I just couldn't say it. A lot of us are afraid. That's why people like text messaging and emails, because it's so impersonal. How many people nowadays do you think break up with their boyfriends and girlfriends via text? A lot. Ask my son. And they're like, don't want to go out with you anymore. Text, boom, gone. I couldn't do that if my life depended on it, but some people do. Listen to yourself. Here's what you can do. If you can't listen to yourself immediately. Say, can I get back to you on that? I got to run right now. If you're afraid you're going to say yes when you want to say no, say, let me get back, because that separation will give a little buffer there. Never let anyone put you on the spot. I know you need to know that answer right now, but can I got to run, especially if you're on the phone with them. Oh, someone's at the door, I'll be right back. And then just run, say, oh, I thought someone was there, because I hate lying. But try to get a little bit of a buffer so that you're not saying yes to things you should be saying no to. Also, believe that your needs count. I love affirmations. It's okay for me to get what I want. I can lead or I can follow. I can listen to my body and not just go along with what all my friends want to eat. How many times have you gone in a buffet line and the people in front of you and behind you were loading on the stuff that you really wanted, and you felt like that gave you permission? But if the people in front and in back of you had a couple lettuce leaves and a cucumber, you're thinking, uh-oh, they're being really good. I better be good. How about we listen to ourselves? How about we say, you know what, I might have a roll, but I'm not going to have the chips. I can have this something. Choice. That's what we need to do. Give, receive. If we're always giving, then we go into the martyr role. Remember I told you, I try so hard, I work so hard. Those are my tattoos. Try so hard, work so hard. It's like the martyr. Don't they know how hard I try? They're looking out for themselves. Maybe we need to do that a little bit too. Say, you know what, I think you're the best, you're awesome, but right now that's not a good decision for me, but can I get back to you? Can I talk to you about that later? Maybe next year. You need to find some time, 1 hour a week and a half hour on the log. Passing on chips and pizza now and again isn't too much to ask. I'm going to stop right there, Bobby.